Welcome to our end of week news bulletin. I am Sergeant Doreen Kerubo. The Kdf Weekly Bulletin is a show to keep you updated on events undertaken by the Ministry of Defense over the week. In today's bulletin, Operation Maliza Uhalifu strives more in pacifying Baringo County. Senior Joint Command and Staff course commences in Karen. End of an era. Army Sergeant Major Warrant Officer Class 1 Mahebo retires. Kenya Defence Forces undergo joint training with British Army. And in sports, Moi AIRBASE holds celebratory event to honour athletes. Honorable Aiden Duale, the Cabinet Secretary for Defence, traversed the North Rift region inspecting the ongoing renovation of schools by the Kenya Defence Forces troops deployed under Operation Maliza Uhalifu. The CS visited Chesitet Primary School in Baringo County and Kapedo Mixed Secondary School in Turkana County among the many schools earmarked for renovation in the 6 counties declared disturbed. Take a look.
During his tour, the CS was briefed on the current security situation and the milestones that have so far been achieved in restating schools in the region. Honorable Duale lauded the multi-agency team for their unremitting efforts in reforming the disturbed counties. He reiterated the government's commitment in building more schools as well as introducing boarding schools and further the start of feeding programs in the next phase of the project. During the visit, the teachers, parents and pupils positively welcomed the gesture, noting that since the school's renovation started, an increase in student enrollment has been witnessed.
The Kenya Army held a farewell ceremony at the Kenya Army Headquarters Ngao Gardens for the retiring Army Sergeant Major Warrant Officer Class 1 Fanuel Mahebo after 42 years of selfless service to the country. Enlisted to the Kenya Defence Forces in 1981, Warrant Officer Class 1 Mahebo has risen through the ranks until he was appointed the Army Sergeant Major in the year 2022. He has previously served as the National Defence University Kenya Sergeant Major, Academy Sergeant Major at the Kenya Military Academy, and as the Regimental Sergeant Major at the 81 Tank Battalion. The event also marked the unveiling of the newly appointed Kenya Army Sergeant Major, Warrant Officer Class 1 Joel Murage. Here is more.
Upon him
While speaking during the ceremony, Lieutenant General Peter Njiru, the Commander Kenya Army, appreciated the outgoing Army Sergeant Major for his devoted service and bid him farewell on his retirement.
You will always be part of our family, and your expertise and wisdom will be sought after and valued. Your experiences and insights will continue to shape the future leaders of our army, and your legacy will live on through them.
He emphasized on the importance of working together with other service sergeant majors for the betterment of the Kenya Defence Forces.
Ni vizuri hata mimi pia afande. Huko nyuma watu wanapiga story yangu. Hapo ndio hata mahali nitakuwa nyumbani nitafurahia afande. Lakini ukiona mimi natoka hapa na hakuna mtu anaongea juu yangu, afande, hakuna kitu nilikuwa nafanya. Kwa hivyo mimi naeleza wale ambao nawawacha, tujikaze. Kuongoza watu si rahisi. Na ukiona unaitwa Mr. Good, wewe jua ulianguka kitambo.
Major General David Tarus, the Deputy Army Commander, in his remarks, applauded the incoming Army Sergeant Major on his new appointment and encouraged him as he undertakes the Kenya Army Sergeant Major's responsibilities.
Now you will be focusing on the Army because you are the Army Sergeant Major. So I want to urge you that you be their father and be a real father.
Moving on, Major General Jimson Mutai, the Commander Kenya Navy, this week presided over the official opening ceremony of Senior Joint Command and Staff Course 39 of 2023-2024. The course comprises of 90 military officers drawn from the Kenya Defence Forces and 14 other allied countries. The Senior Joint Command and Staff course is aimed at equipping mid-level military officers with necessary professional and academic knowledge in preparation for future increased command and staff responsibilities.
In his keynote address, Major General Mutai congratulated the course participants on their selections to attend the important career course and extended a warm welcome to the allied student.
The Republic of Kenya and the Kenya Defence Forces, as I said, we value this cooperation and we look forward to interacting more.
The commander reiterated that Kenya and Kenya Defence Forces value the cooperation that exists with the allied countries. He further urged the participants to freely share experiences and knowledge, especially in light of the current dynamic regional and global security environment, and suggest possible solutions to tackle them.
The multi-agency troops deployed under Operation Maliza Uhalifu in conjunction with Baringo County Government and Christian Impact Mission launched the construction of Sila Mission Center at Naudo in Baringo County. With the Mission Center being the first ever to be built in Silale Ward, residents who turned up in large numbers welcomed the gesture, saying it will serve as a platform for sharing the vision of a peaceful and prosperous region through strategic partnership. Take a look.
Governor Benjamin Cheboy, the Baringo County Governor, urged area residents to collaborate with all partners striving to change the image of Silale, which over the years has been termed as the epicenter of banditry activities.
Tuna furaha sana na nina imani na moyo kwamba yale tumeanzisha leo haitaisha. Leo tutaweza kuendelea mbele na tuone amani na maendeleo katika Naudo.
The multi-agency troops led by Brigadier Ahmed Saman, the Commander Army Special Operations Brigade, and Mr. Peter Masai, Senior Superintendent of Police, later conducted a joint patrol around the hotspot areas and also distributed water to schools.
Now on to matters training. Troops from the Kenya Defence Forces and the British Army Training Unit, Kenya, also known as BATUC, integrated to a specialized training exercise at Loldaiga Ranch in Laikipia County. The 6-week exercise will see the service personnel taken through riot controls, counter-improvised explosive devices, ambush drills, as well as live-firing marksmanship. The objective of the training is to equip the troops with the relevant combat skills and techniques as a prerequisite for effective planning and execution of future tasks, noting the changing character of war.
Speaking during the simulation exercise, Brigadier Jatan Gula, the 4th Brigade Commander, encouraged the participants to maximize the opportunity by sharing their real war experiences, their successes, and lessons learned. On the same platform, Colonel Duncan Mann, Commander BATUC, congratulated Kenya Defence Forces for their agility during the exercise. The joint training follows the Defence Cooperation Agreement ratified by the two countries, which provides for shared training platforms for soldiers from both countries to assume high readiness tasks as well as to build good military relations.
Earlier this week, service members from Moi AIRBASE gathered at the Athletics Detachment Camp in Ngong Kibiko for a festive occasion to commemorate their recent accomplishment in the various sports competition. The team from Moi AIRBASE comprised 3 sporting disciplines, including the ladies netball team, which emerged as first runners-up in the Kenya Defence Forces Bora Cup competition. The men's team football team, Spitfire, which is currently at the top of their league table, and lastly, Moi AIRBASE athletics team, which saw the men finish second in the Kenya Defence Forces cross-country championship, and the ladies team finishing first overall. Take a look.
While presiding over the event, Brigadier Samuel Kipkorir, Moi AIRBASE commander, expressed his gratitude to the team. The commander further urged the sportsmen and women to keep up their high discipline and always work smart in refining their talents in sports.
I'm very proud. We had a strategy and imetuleta mpaka mahali tuko. If there was a cup, especially for athletics, for the most improved team, ingeenda hapi? Ingekuja kwetu, si ndio?
Also celebrated during the event was Senior Private Rukia Nusra, who was crowned the best athlete in Kenya Defence Forces track field and events.
4 gold medals.
Thank you for watching. We look forward to your feedback via our official social media handles and your viewership next Friday for the Kdf Weekly Bulletin. I am Sergeant Doreen Kerubo. Goodbye.